speaker almost as good as the speaker. Folks, it's great to be here and to have Pierre Poilievre here, the leader of Canada's Common Sense Conservatives. Pierre wants to restore Canada's promise, and he wants to have a Canada that rewards hard work and put people back in control of their lives. He wants to get rid of the gatekeepers that stop us from building things here in Canada, like homes, where your products go. So, and on top of that, one of the number one things he's going to do, he's going to stop the inflationary spending that drives up everybody's cost of living. He's going to restore safe streets, so our kids are safe and our grandparents are safe. Pierre believes in a country where the state is the servant, not the master, where smaller government makes way for bigger citizens. As the next leader of Canada, the next Prime Minister, Pierre Poilievre, is going to make sure that Ottawa gets out of the way so that Canadians can get ahead. Ladies and gentlemen, the next Prime Minister of Canada, my friend, the Honourable Pierre Poilievre.
Common Sense Conservative Member of Parliament here in Newfoundland, and thanks to Keith, his son Jake, and the entire team here in Lethbridge. Geez, normally when I say Lethbridge, I think Southern Alberta, but here we are in Lethbridge, Newfoundland. Who'd have thought? It's great to be here with all of you here today to share our common sense plan, axe the tax, build the homes, fix the budget, and stop the crime. Axe the tax, build the homes, fix the budget, stop the crime. Look, after 8 years of Trudeau, everything costs more. Work doesn't pay. You make it, he takes it. Housing costs have doubled. Crime, chaos, drugs, and disorder are common in our streets, and his solution to that is to take away your hunting rifle. So, he thinks that Grandpa Joe's hunting rifle is the problem. It's not Grandpa Joe who's causing the crime. But, you know, I grew up very privileged to be a Canadian. I was born to a 16-year-old mom. She put me up for adoption to 2 school teachers. They taught me that in this country, it didn't matter where I came from, it mattered where I was going, it didn't matter who I knew, it mattered what I could do. And that's the country my wife came to as a refugee. Her 6 family members crammed into a 2-bedroom apartment in East End, working class Montreal, from which her father would get up in the morning and go pick fruit in the farm field to feed the family. And now they're a big success. He's got a little business. Her sister, my wife's sister is a nurse. Her brother's a soldier. Her other brother is a carpenter, actually. So they've done great through hard work. But that was the Canadian dream. Unfortunately, that dream has turned into a nightmare for a lot of people. You know, we were at the food bank yesterday. Their demand is up 45% since 2019. Incredible increase. You saw the horrible story from St. John's, the hospital there, where the dead bodies, 28 dead bodies are being kept in shipping containers because their families can't afford to bury or cremate. Who would have thought that would happen in Canada? You now have a Facebook page. It's called the Dumpster Diving Network. It's people who are sharing tips on how to dive into a dumpster in order to get a meal. That's how hungry people are in this country. And of course, we have the worst housing prices in all of the G7, which is insane because we have the most land, by far, of any country. It should be dirt cheap because we have the most dirt to build on. But unfortunately, government bureaucracy stands in the way. So we have a common sense plan to fix all this. 1, we're going to get rid of the carbon tax to lower the cost of gas, heat, and groceries. The tax is scheduled to go up 23% on April 1st. Along the path to quadruple it to 61 cents a liter if Trudeau and the NDP are back in. I'm going to axe the tax to bring down prices. 2, we're going to fix the budget. We'll bring in a common sense dollar for dollar law that requires we find $1 savings for every new dollar of spending so we can balance the budget and bring down interest rates and inflation. 3, we're going to bring homes you can afford. And those homes will be using trusses from your incredible facility, using the hands and the brains of your brilliant workers. And here's the plan. Right now, the biggest obstacle to home building is government bureaucracy. Right across this country, We have the second slowest building permits of any country in the OECD. Second slowest, and that adds hundreds of thousands of dollars in costs. Delays, development charges, taxes, consultants, lawyers, rezoning, all of the above. I'm going to incentivize the municipalities to speed up permitting of new homes. I'll require they permit 15% more homes per year as a condition of getting federal funding. Miss the target, they'll lose federal money. Beat the target, they'll get a federal bonus. We pay realtors based on the homes they sell, builders on the homes they build. You get paid for the number of trusses you provide. I want to pay cities for the number of homes they permit. That'll incentivize them to perform. Instead of just taking cash to add to their bureaucracy and add to the delays, we're going to speed it up. We're going to sell 6,000 federal buildings and thousands of acres of federal land on which we can build new homes. We're going to back up the trades with a new Tax Fairness for Traveling Trade Workers Act that allows you to write off the full cost of travel, food, and accommodation to move from one job site to another. We're going to back up more Red Seal curriculum that provinces can adopt right in high school, so we can start getting kids doing pre-apprentices and apprenticeships and even apprenticeships before they even graduate from high school, and get that Red Seal stamp earlier and quicker. We need more boots, not more suits in this economy of ours. And that's what we're going to have. We want to bring home safety to our communities. That means jail, not bail for repeat violent offenders. It means ending the gun grab. You know, Trudeau wants to ban your hunting rifle, your sport shooting property, even though you've got a license and you're law-abiding. I'm going to end that and use the money I save to bolster our ports and our borders against gun smugglers and drug dealers. We're going to bring back our freedom by repealing the censorship law, C-11. We're going to ban all of our members and ministers from any involvement in the World Economic Forum, so that we don't have politicians working for multinational corporations with a globalist agenda. We want our MPs working for our people, bring home control, and we're going to bring home our money from abroad. We're going to stop giving up foreign aid to dictators, terrorists, and multinational bureaucracies. Bring that money home, put it into our military, who stand on guard for our freedom. This is common sense, Cliff. Common sense of the common people, united for our common home. Your home, my home, our home. Let's bring it home.
Bring it home.
Thank you.